劍橋咧都出晒名國際化，同埋生活指數咧都拍得住倫敦噶啦。今日咧我哋就嚟到劍橋，就做下啲街頭訪問，就同呢一刻住緊喺劍橋啲人傾下偈。So here I have Daniel, who is from Canada, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Daniel, can you share how long have you been in Cambridge now?
I've been in Cambridge for about a year now.
Yeah.
I finished my one-year master's and just about to begin working here.
And from which university?
University of Cambridge.
Very smart guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you working here now in Cambridge?
Yeah. I'm working at my research lab and we do some biotech research. Pretty exciting.
Exciting stuff. And how long have you lived in Cambridge now?
Just over a year, yeah. So 2022, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, been here for a while.
How do you find Cambridge?
Small town, very good universities, very friendly people.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, it's a bit of a change from Canada, but I like it here.
Yeah. And have you noticed any sort of changes in like the cost of living, like living in Cambridge compared to before?
So obviously I came from Canada. It's a different currency. So for me, I have to do currency exchange, and that's always a pain.
Yeah.
But in terms of cost of living, as a student, I didn't notice too much because I was mostly living at my college, eating at the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So I'd say personally it didn't affect me too much, but I've lots of friends here who work here, who grew up here, and from what they told me, it's been going up and it's been quite a problem.
Yeah. Are you renting at the moment in Cambridge?
Yeah.
Has like landlord increased like rent recently, or have you heard of many friends where the rents have gone up and like finding a struggle to find a place to rent?
Yes. It's been expensive trying to rent in Cambridge. It's a small town, lots of people, and I don't think we have enough housing here per se, so renting prices are definitely high. That's definitely something I've experienced.
Yeah. And have you changed your sort of style of like your spending habit, eating out less, or has that changed at all because of like the cost of living?
Yeah, I'd say so. When I first got here, obviously as a student, when I got tired of the cafeteria food, I'd order deliveries, but now slowly I've realized, well, that's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So
home cooking,
of course. It's been I've been practicing my cooking skills, but it's definitely cheaper and more affordable to just cook on my own. So I think that's definitely something I've been doing.
So you're a better chef at least nowadays.
Well, thank you. I hope so.
That's great. And sorry, you mentioned before that you come over from Canada, right? How does it compare, like Canada to Cambridge?
So I think obviously the culture is somewhat different. The weather isn't too much because Vancouver is also rainy. It's not too cold. But I'd say in terms of cost of living and just living quality in general, I think Vancouver is probably slightly in my favor a bit more, just because I grew up there and it feels like home. It's a bigger city, more people. I think there are better Chinese cuisines there.
Definitely, I agree with you there.
But also it's an expensive city, and in the recent couple of years, the housing market and everything in Canada has just been exploding. So it's expensive to live nowadays.
Yeah. Okay. No, thanks very much for your time and for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, no problem. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. So I have Jen and Charlotte here. You guys are from Cambridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long you lived in Cambridge, or?
Came for university, went away, came back again, so about 25 years on and off.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yourself?
For about 12 years, I'd say.
And have you noticed any sort of like major changes in the past few years with like the cost of living? Has Cambridge changed?
Yeah, it's just obviously the costs are sky high now. House prices are crazy. there's a lot more infrastructure, so things like parking, it's much more difficult and much more expensive. That sort of thing, really.
Are you renting, or you have your own house?
We've got a house, but it's in a village outside of Cambridge, so yeah,
And
we won't
obviously-
afford to live right in the city centre anymore.
Mortgage costs obviously all gone up as well. Has it changed the sort of way of going out, dining, etc.?
Yeah, you have to be a lot more conscious of, it's like a treat, a one-off type thing. But I think I feel very lucky that I'm older. I had a house, I've had a mortgage for different houses for 20 odd years. If you were, Charlotte, I don't know when she's ever going to be able to buy a house. Probably live with us forever, so I'm all right with that though. But it's just the sort of when normally here you would move out after uni.
Yes.
And that's just not going to happen. It's not happening. People are staying.
In Asian culture, generally they sort of stay till whenever the parents don't want to cook for them no more.
I like that version. I'm happy with that version.
Are you working at the moment, or?
No, I'm still at school.
Okay. That's great. Thanks very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
So here I have Maitri. Maitri, where are you from?
I'm from India originally.
Okay, and how long have you been in Cambridge?
It's nearly 4 years now.
Okay, and how does India compare with Cambridge, would you say?
It's really good according to the weather and stuff, but it's getting expensive day by day.
Day by day?
Yeah.
How long have you lived in Cambridge?
It's like total 4 years now, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've been here like literally when I came to the UK, I was here, yeah.
Did you come to the UK as a student, or did you come working already?
No, I came as a student and I was international student. I literally finished my studies.
Okay. And overall, have you seen like an increase in like the cost of like spending, going out in Cambridge as well?
Yeah, it's increasing a lot, like even the inwards coming in to the people, like immigrations, these and that, but like the cost of living is increasing a lot.
And what about your way of sort of spending? Like, has it changed your sort of style of habit of going out for meals with friends now? Has that made a difference?
It does make a difference. Like before, I used to be a more out person. Now I'm more inwards person. So it's like life has been changed a lot.
And does that involve more cooking at home?
Definitely yes.
And overall, do you have any sort of tips for our viewers on like how you would budget, especially now, like in the UK, in Cambridge? At the end of the day, Cambridge is probably as expensive as London in some areas, right? Do you have any tips for them?
It's kind of no much tips, but like just do like less spendings and like prefer where you go and like how do you go and just
Okay, thanks very much for your time on this interview.
Thank you so much.